All human beings everywhere in the world are the same. They have the same heart, they have the same mind, and they have the same spirit. Therefore, the journey of each human being is worth sharing. Through books, through films, which are also a kind of book. And though the truth is very simple and finally the same for everybody, each person's journey of discovery of the truth is different. So that is what gives another angle, another dimension to the same truth. And when you have different dimensions coming of the same truth, that gives a richness of the whole human experience. And therefore books are of enormous value to humankind. You know, people think that today it is a very international world. People feel that distances have become less. They feel there is a lot of communication. There is electronic communication. You can send a message from one part of the world immediately, within less than a second. It reaches a totally different part of the world. But actually, human contact is not enough at all. The books are being written, but are they being understood? Are they being shared from the heart? So that is where it's very important to have the human experience of meeting the author. An international book fair is of a lot of relevance. It is extremely important because it brings people together. A place where there are different arts. Well, today all the big cities are like that. You have many different arts. You have painting, you have sculpture, you have books, you have films, you have music, you have dance in all the big cities. So really, today there is a lot of that. But what I would like to point out is that in the ancient traditions, going back well more than 1,000 years, all these arts were considered to be very, very closely related to each other. And in some traditions, for instance in the Indian tradition, all of them were considered sacred. The purpose of each one of these arts was to help you to understand yourself better. And what is most important, the purpose of art, music, all the arts, was to lift the veils of illusion of the material world and to help you to see the grace which underlies all that there is in the world around us. So whether it is song, whether it is dance, whether it is painting, whether it's sculpture, they're all done for the purpose of revealing to you the grace which is everywhere. And most importantly, the grace which is inside you. That is the purpose of art family, to awaken the grace that is inside you. And if that grace were to fill you, one day it will fill you completely. And you will become an embodiment of grace. The people that we have met here are very warm and friendly people and happy people. They smile, they laugh, and it is very good to be with such people. When I finished giving my third talk here, which was yesterday, there was a lady who came up and she said, "If you don't mind, I want to hug you." My specs were in my pocket. I said, "Let me take my specs out." And we hugged. And then another lady came and she said, "I also want to hug you." And they wanted to hug Sujata also. Now, finally, no matter how much we talk, no matter how much development we have, no matter how much money we make, etc., life is about this, about that hug. So we really have enjoyed the hug of mixing.